Yo, yo, yo. Do. What up, dudes? Alrighty. Back on the main Sorc today. Because I've been having an itch to go zip zap. Alrighty. So first of all, I have so much to do here still, but I just don't know if I care. Like, I do want to get this, but that's so RNG based. And I don't have any of this shit done. So, how many things are in here? Holy shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, so there's a lot of options. What up, Quakes? Have I finished any? I haven't finished any of them. I got work to do. We could definitely do this. That seems easy enough. Okay, I'm in Tournament 12. Let's just go zap one of the bosses. I guess Duriel? Probably go fine. Probably. I don't know. Do we know if those laurels are like a permanent thing? Or is it like just a seasonal based thing? I'm assuming permanent, but... They're gonna make new ones every time? Did you see the Giga items on the Necro for the leaderboard? The Giga item. Oh, yes. The ones that have like 18 GAs on them and stuff? Yeah. There's been a lot of discussion about those on the partner Discord. As you can imagine. You know, I really thought in Torment 12 he would be a little bit more of a challenge. What up, Steve? How you doing? Alright. Okay. I do want Ethereals, so I'm kind of sad that I didn't get Ethereals there, but I will happily take a Mythic. We'll go again. Why not? But yeah, they did announce today that there is going to be a patch next Tuesday, although I didn't address that, I don't think. They have been pretty active with updating, which makes me happy. Okay, why is he much more difficult? That was weird. Streaking? Wait. Was the number at the top different? Made a Sorc? Nice, nice. How you liking it? Exponentially increased damage from all sources. Wait, why do I have that? Why is that a thing? What? Is that just a normal thing? What is causing that? Is that always there and I just never noticed? Okay, so far only about level 30. Nice. I do enjoy Sorc a lot. It's a lot of fun. Should have just gone for it. Should have just gone for it. Bow, bow, bow. Do you know any future on D4? What do you mean by that? Gonna try your hand with the lightning ball build? Nice, do it. Ball lightning's fun. You mean like, do I know anything about like what's coming in the future? Nope. Next Thursday though, we are getting a Sanctuary sit down. Ayo! 38 months. What up, Nicholas? How you doing? Yeah, we're getting another Sanctuary sit-down, which is going to be talking about the PTR for Season 14. So I'm guessing that's going to be coming June 2nd, which is the following Tuesday, I believe. But nothing confirmed in that regard yet. Give me another purple. Alright, fine. Alright, fine. I didn't really want it anyways. Alright. That was enough Duriel for now. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Lurking for the moment, but still watching chat. Gotcha. I'll take it. Best build of 0.5. Did you watch DS Lily's video? She stole my idea. Alright, what else we got? Done. Activity level 5. Am I even close to that on any of them? 4 of 7. So yes. Yes, I am. Wait. How many is this? Level 5 on any 5. Ah. What did she do? You figured it was bait? It was just full of meme. There was zero seriousness in the video. Barb strongest class right now? Barb or Sorc? Her videos are wild. I don't know, like, I don't know if I'm scared or envious of the way that her brain works. It's fun, though. Like, I want to know what she's like in real life. Like, how much of that is, like, actually how she is. Anyways. Okay, so that'll just kind of happen over time. That's RNG-based. We could do Cross Undercity. That'll just be part of War Plans. Legion events, same. Tortured Gifts, same. 100. Okay. The downside of bouncing between a lot of characters, I didn't get a lot of this shit done at all. Seems like, okay, that one will take a hot minute. 50 layer bosses. You were running with a rogue and it was melting the screen. You were on your warlock. The rogues are a little broken right now. There was a bug with the Umbacrux, which I thought they had fixed, but then other people came up with something else that seems like it's still pretty broken. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so we got to do one of those gems. That may or may not happen. We can double dip with War Plans if we get that to... So just 1 to 7. Okay. Mephisto, probably not going to happen. 105 in the tower. I could do that. What's my current go-to class? My current go-to class since the beginning has been Sorc. I've always been a Sorc guy. I'm a big Sorc enjoyer. All right, 105 it said. You got it, dude. But I like a bunch of classes. I do like the Warlock. Sorc is my favorite. I really like Barb. I really like Druid. You went from Necro to Sorc, but Barb's your new favorite? Barb's a lot of fun. Diablo Day 29? Wait, is that how long it's been? 29 days since the expansion, or? I don't know if that sounds right or not. Playing Warlock at the moment? Warlock's fun. I started Warlock this season with the expansion, since there was a new kid on the block, but I feel like I got my fair share, and then I went back to my first love. To get the Myth of War Plan nodes, do all the activities need to be maximum? I don't know. I haven't gotten any of them to max yet because I've been bouncing around between a bunch of different characters, so I haven't seen those yet. But I'm guessing only that activity needs to be, but I'm not sure. Maybe. If anybody does know, like an actual answer. This looks like Path of Exile? Correction. Path of Exile looks like this. Path of Exile was inspired by Diablo 2, and this is Diablo 4, so... But yeah, they're both ARPGs. They're both top-down, isometric action RPGs. Correction, yes. Yeah, both good games, but Diablo definitely came first. I am excited to dive back into PoE2 next Friday, though. I have no idea what class I'm gonna play yet. I had an idea planned out. I was gonna do the martial artist, and then they announced the changes to the Chronomancer and the Trembling Legionnaire, and then I'm like, shit. Hey, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. You're a giant D2 fan? First online game was D1? Nice. I never had the pleasure of playing D1 back in the day. I didn't play it until much, much, much later. But D2 was like the first the first PC game that I just completely fell in love with. I like that you subbed and then you followed. That's the right way most people should do it. Wait, what? But I appreciate it. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, we're gonna finish this with plenty of time left. I don't know how high I can push on this character. I haven't really tried yet. On Warlock, now time to redo everything for a Sorc. Wait. I could have sworn the Guardian spawned. I thought I saw the big red pop thing. Did I try Grim Dawn? I have played Grim Dawn a few times. I do really like the game, but for whatever reason, every time that I play it, I have the hardest time figuring out where to go. So I always end up getting, like, kind of lost, and I feel like I'm just, like, I don't know what to do. I love that this objective is called Such Great Heights, because I love that song. This build seems strong. This is the first Sorc build that I ever did myself. I mean, obviously, Chain Lightning Sorcs exist, but, like, I just figured out my own, planning through the Paragon and the skill tree and everything, and it's not the same as anybody else's build, which made me feel good. And it works pretty well. There's probably optimizations I could make, but I'm trying to actually make my own builds now, which makes me feel good. Lightning will always be the meta, though. I hope that's not always true, but you're right. What level is this? Paragon 237. This was a Torment 12 105 tower. Bow, bow, bow. All right, so that's 2 of these done now. You just like the satisfaction feel of AoE builds? Yeah. So, like, I don't think that this one would be very good at, like, killing Mephisto. I did kill Mephisto on this character, but I switched to Ball Lightning to do it. Currently trying a build with Poison Barrage Rogue, like we had a couple seasons ago with Andy's Barrage. How's that going? You always choose your own path. Meta is fun for a short time. Yeah, like, I'm definitely getting more enjoyment out of this season doing my own builds. And I do think that the new skill tree rework is really good for that. It makes creating your own build much more accessible, in my opinion. Do they have any Frozen Orb spell equivalent? Yeah, they have Frozen Orb. Where is it? I should know this. Right here. Frozen Orb. Boom. So far, so good. You're up to T2. Nice, nice. Thorns Barb. I've never done a Thorns Barb. I'm not a big Thorns guy, honestly, but not because, like, I don't like it. I've just never really tried it.
That's it for that piece.
Remember when Tall Rashas used to be used on, like, every single Sorc build, no matter what? I'm glad that's not necessarily the meta anymore. Okay. Now what? So we now have 2 done. Helltide Commander during Helltide. Seems easy enough. Harbinger. We can do Harbinger. I can do Harbinger, right? I have faith in myself. Trying to find a good build. Can I tell you my Sorcerer build? Sure. I am a big Sorc enjoyer. Do you want to tell me your build, or do you want me to tell you my build? You're still getting the best feel for Warlock. It was fun running through the story with, but your current build is lacking. I felt that way too about my Warlock. Like, it was good until like T8 or so, and I got it to where it was clearing like T10 pretty comfortably, but beyond that, I was kind of struggle bus. That said, I haven't played it in a couple weeks. I could probably get some more power out of it if I really pushed it, but... That said, it was fun to play. I do like the class. I'm curious to see, like, now that they have more feedback and stuff, like, what's it gonna feel like? Like once they do like a new season with like some balance changes and stuff. Nice, easy peasy. Oh, run of keys, whack. I think the challenge even specifically said I needed to open the chest. Yep. Sure did. Sorc's awesome. Yeah, I love the Sorc. I've been a Sorc guy since like 2001 when Diablo 2 came out. And I wanted to love the Wizard in D3 the same. I liked it, but I didn't love it the same way that I did the Sorc in D2. But in D4, I really do enjoy the Sorc again. All right, what else can we do in here? That said, D2R does have another season launching tonight. I'm still debating if I want to play the season at all. Like, I do, but with PoE coming, like, next week, it's like, is it worth it? Is it worth getting started on the D2R season? I don't know. Okay, so Belial. We can do Belial. I do have the husks, right? I have husks. Cool. Alright, so Belial is here. Wizard in D3 was too squishy. It was. I just didn't love the playstyle. 0.5 patch notes. Holy moly. There's a lot. So, originally, when they first did the reveal live stream, I was fully planning on going martial arts monk. I'm like, that looks cool. That looks fun. And then they started dropping the teasers, and they showed the Gemling Legionnaire changes and the Chronomancer changes, and then the patch notes came out. And now I'm just like, oh shit, I didn't mean to pop that. Then I'm just like, I don't know what I want to play now. I'm kind of tempted to try the Gemling Legionnaire, just because it's kind of like opening a mystery box, because we don't know what the different like gems are gonna get. And that's kind of interesting to me. Nice. Like, they showed Fireball and a couple other things, but, like, for the most part, we don't know what they're going to do, and I'm just like, that's neat. I like that. Let's open a butcher box. Will I be dropping D4 when 0.5 drops? I will be playing PoE for at least the first weekend, and if I'm, depending on how much fun I'm having, I might stick with it a little bit longer, and then I'll definitely be back to D4 eventually. D4 is getting their Season 14 PTR probably the first week of June, so I will definitely play that. I don't know how much I'll do it on stream, but I'll definitely be playing it and making videos and stuff about it. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. But between streaming and making YouTube videos for my main channel, and then also updating DiabloFilter.com, it's been a lot of work the last couple weeks. Gemling looks cool. Thought you were going Spirit Walker, now you're thinking Monk. Yeah, Monk. The martial arts Monk looks really cool. Teleportation, Hydra, Frost Armor, Unstable Electricity, Chain, Flash, Flash Lock, 1 to 10. Flash Lock? You had me at the beginning. I got Teleport, Hydra, Frost Armor, Unstable Currents, Chain Lightning, and I'm not sure... But it sounds like a pretty typical like Chain Lightning build, which sounds good. Help this dude out and double tap the screen? Hell yeah. I appreciate it. Let's go again. Gives him a like and it helps bring in more viewers. True. I do appreciate it. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I'm glad I'm not playing my hardcore character today. But yeah, so today was a busy news day. So on Diablo Filter, under news, so yesterday we got the Season 14 PTR. Today we got the Diablo 4 patch 3.03 patch notes. I kind of gave like a TLDR version of it here. And then they also temporarily disabled gem crafting for the low tier gems. And then also we got news for Diablo 2 Resurrected. There was a big article. I kind of summed it up here with a link to the original story down here, but I'm going to talk about that later. There's something very interesting happened. I think we're getting a Diablo 2 expansion announcement at BlizzCon now more than I ever have. And that's exciting to me. Why do I think that? I guess I could talk about it now. Okay, so let me bring up a tab. All right, so today they posted this article. So how Blizzard got... Oh, ad block. Go away. How Blizzard got people to spend 93 million hours in 1 month playing a 26-year-old game. Talking about Diablo 2 Resurrected: Reign of the Warlock. And they talked a lot about Matt Cedarquist, who was like the lead behind Diablo 2 Resurrected: Reign of the Warlock. Just talking a lot about the game. And they were like super excited to do the shadow drop thing, to see people's excitement, whatever. And then towards the end, I asked if Blizzard would consider making more additions to Diablo 2. Cedarquist was circumspect, of course. Let's enjoy the moment, take some feedback, understand if there was anything to do. Let's enjoy it. Wait, did they change this? Okay, they have nothing to talk about now, but they did also talk about, where was it? It was in here somewhere. Please tell me they didn't delete it. There it is. Okay. The way I see it is a new hero, a new class is a new toy to play with. The sandbox has relatively been built for you, and we provide you with a new toy. Now, if there were anything to do in the... If there were to be anything in the future, for me personally, it would be maybe to add on to that sandbox. New toy for a new sandbox to play in feels phenomenal to me, right? So they're kind of teasing, if they were going to do a new class, it would make sense to have a bigger sandbox or a new sandbox to play with. Now... That was one thing, but then I responded to this right here. I think we need a bigger sandbox. To which this guy retweeted it, which he is the global PR lead for Diablo. Retweeted my post saying, I think we need a bigger sandbox. So I think we're getting an announcement at BlizzCon. Could be hope, it could be cope, but it could happen. And that gets me excited. Life on hit. Wait, masterworking damage on hit isn't working. Heal. Oh yeah, life on hit. What do you mean it's not working? Tell me more. All right, let's get out of here. I don't know if I've ever seen a build want life on hit for the masterwork, though. It's interesting. They already started feeding D2. Let us eat? Seriously. Seriously. You had a two-handed sword and masterworked it, and the values didn't change. Are you 100% sure? I don't know. Not the final GA, just in general? Interesting. I mean, life on hit doesn't work on BOL. BOL? Give a few times to masterwork since you mostly use defenses. Alright. Oh, ball of lightning? It's just ball lightning. That's why I got confused. But yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. It was like 1849. It didn't move at all. I would say if you ever decide to try it again, take screenshots before and after, and if it does it again, post those screenshots on the forums, maybe. Infernal Hordes for Bartuk. Bricked a whole set and tried for it just for laughs. Oof. Oh, hi, Psychosa. How you doing? I guess we can do an Infernal Hordes. Actually, I'm going to try Lilith first. I don't know how that's going to go. Probably not great. We're going to try it. Tried to post pictures on the forum before, and it didn't let you post them. If you want to post it on my Discord, I could get into the right hands. But you need to have, like, definitive proof. Bow, 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 bow. Okay, this is gonna go bad, I think. Yeah! I don't think I got the power for this one. Oh, wait, maybe? Heck. Come on. Okay. Didn't realize non-ancestral didn't get the full value of the aspect. I'm not sure. By the time I have full aspects, usually I don't try to use non-ancestrals. Oh boy. What got me? I guess I'll give it one more shot. I'm not sure what got me there. It was when you were transitioning from non-ancestral to ancestral? Gotcha. Huh. How long does it take you to reach T12 on a new character? Depends on the character. Oh, this is the only one I've gotten to T12 on this season. Yo, what up? Nice. Got a max aspect, put an amulet on, it was 5 off the max value. Huh. Weird. Which is my preferred Diablo game? 4? I really like 2, 3, and 4, honestly. I generally play whatever has the new content. I'm a new content junkie. I was not in that. I was not in that. What up, Joe? Alright. Well, I don't think I have the defenses for this. They need to let you add sockets to transfigured helms. Unless it doesn't become what's the word? Unmodifiable. That ain't gonna happen, I don't think. What one superpower would you ask the genie for? Time travel. What's my favorite class? Tickle Boy.
You know where to find me.
Okay.
Mainlander, what brings you?
You have more hours in 3, but you're starting to play 4 more? Yeah, I think I have the most hours in 2. I don't know if I have more in 3 or 4, to be honest. When you time travel, go forward or backwards? Yes. Definitely both.
Back to it then.
Okay. What are we doing? Okay, so if we want to just level up war plan activities, what am I close on? I'm close to 5 on Whispers, Nightmare Dungeons, the Pit. Infernal Horde still level 1. Hell yeah. That seems about right. I guess we just do war plans. Whoa. Started D4 halfway through last season, played D3 for a couple hours total, played D2 for literal years. Diablo 1 a good amount of time too. Yeah, I've played all of, well, I played 2, 3, and 4 a lot. I played 1 a little bit, but not a ton. I'll check it out later, Ash. Got out of the hospital yesterday and attacked the cow level? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I feel like I missed a message because my chat refreshed on me. I don't know what it was, though. Hopefully nothing important. If I missed your message, I'm sorry. Have I tried ball lightning this season? You're at a standstill in pit 135, can't find the damage. Yes, that is what I switched to kill Mephisto. Although I did my own version of it, which definitely was not optimized. Got yourself all prepared for some cow slaughter and got mood? Nice. I like getting mood on. I do still hope that there's more to the cow level than what we've found so far. Because it was a little bit lackluster. They did increase the density in there with one of the recent patches, but they still don't really drop much unless you get like an elite pack in there. Got your mythics and the fishy, job done? Hell yeah. So like that one specifically was called the secret cow level. In Diablo 2 it was called the Moo Farm. So maybe we're still looking for the Moo Farm. Do you run multiple loadouts, one for general and one for layer bosses? No. I mean, this season I did switch to ball lightning specifically for Mephisto, but usually I try to play a build that can handle all the content. But Mephisto was kind of a different animal. Okay, so we gotta what? Open 2 chests, probably? Does it ever get to be more than 2 chests? Because that sounds like a lot. I wouldn't mind if... Shit. As you move through the war plans or whatever, they start giving you different objectives to do, rather than run a pit, run a Helltide and do 2 chests. Like, maybe it's like, do a pit within this time limit. Or, you know, go fight a lieutenant in Helltide. Got 1 feat of strength left to do and you never finished it? Which one? I'm going the wrong way. That death is gonna cost me. I need revenge. Don't die again, Riz. That'd be bad. I feel like your Wing Strike Paladin's great for dungeon running, but weak on single target bosses. I haven't done Paladin yet this season, but I've heard a lot of people say it's not the strongest anymore. Which is wild, because like it used to be so strong. Like both Paladin and Warlock this season seem like they're just not nearly as powerful as people expected them to be, and that might be on purpose. Damn it! Wing Strike is ass for bosses? That sucks. I did! What the heck? It's twice now. You tried Resurrection but couldn't get into it? You were so used to just straight rushing and then PvPing? I mean, you can still do that. Okay. That's one. Why is it not showing my progress? Nope. He tried. He tried. Okay. Nice. There was the commander that I needed. We're knocking things out pretty quick. Ran Warlock, now Paladin. Sorc might be next, or Spearborn. So yeah, I did Warlock first, then Sorc, then Barb, then Necro. Now I'm back on my Sorc. It's still wild to me, like, seeing the pink items, because that means it's a Codex of Power upgrade. Like, this late into a season, you'd think I'd have them all, but since I guess since I have been bouncing around between classes and stuff so much, it makes sense that I wouldn't have them all maxed out. Only rolled Barb to buy the Tusks of Manoroth. Gotcha. Get a Magic Find bot run 24/7 except for when you were playing? Oh, back in D2? Yeah, I would never do something like that. Never, ever. I know nothing about that. The B word? Is that Makuna's Speedball Lightning? Nope, this is Chain Lightning, and this is my own build. And my name is Riz. I don't go by Jay. Jay is not my name. My name is Ryan. Boop. Game is ass. You've played hundreds of hours and 0 mythic seals. I mean, do you not want there to be any item chase in the game? Because I think that's what makes these games fun. But I haven't got any mythic seals either. You only played Resurrected for about 30 hours. You need to get back on it. I mean, today's a good day to do it. And if you haven't tried Reign of the Warlock, it's pretty sick. They did a lot of quality of life stuff in addition to the Warlock. And there's a new ladder season starting in 3-4 hours. Excited for a new PoE season? I am. I still have no idea what I'm playing, though. I know what I'm leaning towards, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do it or not. Think you're going martial arts monk? That was what my original plan was, until they showed the changes to Gemling Legionnaire and Chronomancer, and I'm really tempted to try the Legionnaire because like that just sounds fun because it's like every time you get a gem, it's like a kind of a mystery box. Like, what is it gonna do? I don't know, because they didn't put it in the patch notes, so we don't know what any of them are. I'm sure it'll get data mined, but If you get killed by a lunatic or a sword one more time, hey, you just need to pay more attention. They're pretty telegraphed. I find a legendary seal with 6 charm slots so you can finally use your enduring faith. Yeah. See what happens to Destiny after they made exotics and tier 5s easy? I don't know much about Destiny other than I did see that 2 is ended. But the way that they worded it makes it sound like they just ended it to work on 3 to me. Hi, Timmy. This isn't D2R, no. It's not. What build is this? This is my build. I called it the Thunder God. Do I have all my mythic gear? Everything except for my chest. I don't have Ethereal's Might. But that's not needed for the build. I guess none of them were needed for the build, but I do have an Air of Perdition. I do have a Starless Skies, but I'm not using that either. I decided to use Overwhelming Currents instead. So yeah, I'm just using the one. I really do need to sanctify it, or the other word, transfigure it. Looks like fun. You're playing Warlock, but not liking it at all. I liked Warlock, but it was definitely clunkier than I was expecting. I do want to try other builds, though. Storm Splitter's Glorious Staff. Boop, boop. You don't do much damage to your sorcerer build. You told me at level 53. Any tips? I mean, without looking at exactly what you're doing, it's hard to say for sure. If you don't feel confident in your build, I would check a build guide and see what they suggest. Your lunch is done. See you later. All right, take it easy. What does Friday mean? Oh, you know what that means. I don't know. I don't know what it means. I thought you'd tell me. This one. You know what? Go this way. Oh, that's double Helltide, though. I don't know if I want double Helltide. Hello! How do you get so much damage? I've just been playing a lot. I don't know. I was referring to the easy exotic items in this. Exotic? You mean mythic? I mean, things are pretty easy to get. For me, stuff is too easy to get in this game already. But I know the majority of players like that. I'm not going to fight them all. Alright. Pit time. What are we doing? I don't know how high I can push. Make sure we do the pit. Do I want to try 110? We'll stick with 105. Love the website? Hell yeah. I'm glad people are like using it and actually getting like value from it. Because like when I started working on it, I'm like, I really hope that like this goes well and people don't just like not care at all. But yeah, it seems like it's been helping a lot of people. What's the website? DiabloFilter.com. It's for loot filters. Missed the D2 renewers when you could have a Sorc doing battle orders and... Oh, yeah. Like people using like loaders and stuff to shout at the start of games and stuff. Built that? Thought you were just chilling for it? I hope you're kidding. I hope you're kidding. But I never know with you, Timmy. Rune words. Okay. That makes more sense. I thought you were talking about the people who load multiple copies of the game and have like crazy like CTAs and stuff on their characters to like pre-buff people. So a lot of people do that. Yeah, I definitely prefer Diablo 2 style rune words to D4. And I've posted several videos about how they could potentially do both in this game with what we already have, and it could be really cool. Whether or not we ever see it, I don't know. Buy extra accounts for enchant Sorc. Yeah, exactly. Enigma was the greatest armor. So as somebody who almost exclusively played Sorc, I never bothered with Enigma, but I know that pretty much everybody else, that's all they cared about. I need to get Enigma. The last time I watched you play Barb, what happened? I played a bunch of characters. So I've done Sorceress, Warlock, Barbarian, and Necro this season so far. You're kidding? You're kidding? Okay, good. Yeah, my original plan was that I was going to try every class this season. Although, at this point, I think I'm probably done with making new classes, at least until I get burnt out on the PoE League. And then we'll see if I have enough time to level more characters afterwards. But I want to make sure that I get the season journey stuff that I want to get done. We could have gotten into Bard more. You were really into Bard that one season. I think that you just need to give it a shot. Just it was too easy. That's fair. It is pretty easy right now. Although, maybe try something that isn't Whirlwind. Maybe. Because the Whirlwind is a little sleepy. Shit! Focus. But yeah, I definitely found I had a lot of comments like, is this actually fun to play? And I'm like, it is because I haven't done it in a while, but I couldn't do it for very long. What I am doing is just waiting for the boss and fighting him. Is there anything better to do? What boss? Like the video by double tapping. Hell yeah. Or hit that thumbs up. Oh, the world boss? I believe most world bosses do have a spot nearby where you can fish. But other than that, not really. Although I should probably do the world boss. 105s across the board. That's how you felt with the stupid infinite dash poison spiritborn? I almost just dropped my water on my desk. You're gonna ask you to play every class if you know what I mean? Wait. What? Your Dreadclaws Warlock can't beat Mephisto T10, so switching to a Sorc. I will say, like, my Sorc can handle T12 content pretty fine. However, Mephisto, even on T10, was still a challenge. That fight is meant to actually, like, test your skill. Probably unless you play a Barb. Or I guess if you use that Glynn's Anvil or whatever it's called. Because that just lets you stack so much defense. That's got to be a bug, right? It can't be intended. When's the world boss? Move aspect thingy. 13 minutes. Oh, yeah. I have my own water bottle? That I do. How do you get so much loot? The more you play the game, the deeper into the game you get, the more loot starts dropping. Where do you get loot filter? DiabloFilter.com. In my opinion, my very biased opinion, it is the best website to get loot filters. So, that's this site right here. Which, you might notice... Shit. You might notice a certain someone right here. I'm a little biased here. I'm a little biased. Anyways. Alright. Back to the Helltide. We're gonna go to this one. Who built that website? This guy. Barb is insanely easy. Hit T10 within an hour of hitting level 70. Yeah. Yeah, if you're able to gear yourself up with, like, obols and boxes and stuff, like caches, you can definitely get very powerful very quickly. What's the best speed gear that isn't a Sorc or Barb? Oh, it's like a fast character? I know rogues are fast. I know Spiritborns are fast. I'm not really sure, though. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it.
Thank
you for the follow. Computer science major? Me? No. I do like tech things. I did take a lot of techie classes, but I was into graphic design and filmmaking. Gotta keep up with bro and cousin. They're both in the top builds. Aw, shit. Had a Whisper Cache gear and went almost right to T10. Yeah. Yeah, that's how I was with my Necro as well. I was able to get to T10 within a few hours of hitting 70. Let's open a chest before I accidentally get got. Can I pick up that ring, please? Thank you. Down here. Scoop this up. He tried to eat me. The numbers are weird. Sometimes they'll say 9,000 million, which is 9. Yeah, it has like a weird rounding thing, to where if it's like low trillions, it'll say like hundreds of thousands of billions and stuff. But yeah, I don't love it. I wish they would fix that. I would much rather see 1T than 1000B or whatever. Okay, so we need another chest. I see one. Why aren't these guys dying? Because my ultimate's on cooldown? That checks out. Just go. Just go. It'll be fine. Yeah, it's wild how much of a difference unstable currents makes. It's like nothing dies and then everything dies. Best way to get mythics is the mythic undercity? Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Alright, Nightmare Dungeon time. Ugh. Is there a map overlay now like PoE? Yes. So there's a map overlay now like Diablo 2 and Diablo 3 and also PoE. But yeah. And it's very customizable, which is nice. That's how your Warlock is. Nothing dies, then it dies quick. Yeah. I use the in-game dots, the pathfinding. How do you activate it? So it should be on by default in this game now. But if it's not, you can go into, I believe, gameplay? No, accessibility, probably. Yeah, so there's Pathfinder here, which is kind of nice. And then... where is the overlay map stuff? Maybe it is in gameplay. Save. Map display. So you can change this from mini map to overlay map, and you can have both of them on if you want. If you want to go into your keybinds, you can set which one opens which, and then you can change the color and how zoomed it is and how opaque it is and all that stuff. Yeah, I keep mine very, very dim. I do like it to open it real quick, but all right. So we need just any. I need a Nightmare Dungeon, not a pit. What am I doing? What are you doing, Riz? None of them are a Whisper, so I'll just pick a random one. All right, let's do it. What's up, Jules? How you doing? Yeah, you can turn the opacity way down. Like mine's barely visible. Am I gonna try out D2 season today? I don't think so. I would like to, but there's just, since there's no new content, and PoE's coming out with their new season in a week, I'm probably just going to play that, so I don't want to get sucked into D2 for just a couple days and then not be able to, like, commit to it. That said, they did kind of tease, like, there's more coming, and that got me real excited. Still nothing confirmed, but definitely hints of that. Got 5 mythics yesterday, but not the one you need. It's usually how it goes. Come here, gobbledygoo. Holy. They're all over the place. Shit! I lost him. Wish they would fix a few things on D2. I mean, they did do a patch. They fixed a bunch of stuff. Oh, you got the new mythic sword? Nice. I got one of those. I actually got that fairly early. I was surprised. What build? So this is my build. I called it the Thunder God. But it's just a chain lightning build. Did they nerf warlocks again? You swear your character's weaker again today. They did nerf them in some ways, but they buffed them in other ways. They made some changes to make them feel a little bit more in line with the other classes. But from everything I've heard, they're still pretty strong, just not able to like clear all of the content in the game without even thinking about it. Which I think needed to happen. It was too overpowered. Was it grind to get your current gear? I mean, the new season starts tonight, though, so it's going to be all reset anyways. Class-wise, like fixed druid tornado targeting? Oh. So I think that at BlizzCon, we're going to get an announcement for another expansion. And I think every class is going to get changes to the same level that the Warlock got. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. But they absolutely teased it today in an article that they put out about the success of Reign of the Warlock. And I'm probably going to end up making a video about it. What did you say reset today? The Diablo 2 Resurrected ladder season. Season 14 starts tonight. D2's the best? Yeah, D2's great. Like, if they do continue supporting it, which I've speculated for a while that they're going to. Like, you don't hire an entire team to work on Reign of the Warlock and then just be like, all right, we don't need you guys anymore. Like, they wouldn't have pulled him in for just that, right? Probably. I mean, assuming it did well. And if they said that people logged like 96 million hours playing it or something like that, which sounds like a lot. What build am I playing? Chain Lightning. So how is Chain Lightning doing compared to S-tier Ball Lightning? I don't know. Haven't really played the S-tier builds. I'm sure it's not as strong, but it's good. So Maxroll's Chain Lightning, they did put an S-tier, but I'm doing my own, so I don't really know how it compares. Bum, 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 bum. So much loot! I just realized. Why am I seeing blues? Oh, they're ancestrals. I should... I'm going to turn that off, but duplicate it. And move this one down. And show GAs. And instead of being ancestral, must have one GA. Save. That way, stuff like this will be filtered out. Okay. Phew. Okay.
Met the down.
Open my baggie. Oh, I'm capped? Okay. What do we need? Do I try to get... You know what? I should try to get a wand and an offhand. That's good. Okay, so we're gonna save those. And focuses. Still capped. Holy. Boop, boop. Where have you noticed the gains the most XP? Honestly, I've never focused on XP, so I don't really pay attention to it. If I'm being real. I just play the game. I play what sounds fun to me. Or if I need like certain mats, I go for those. But as far as just straight up XP farm, I don't know. I've just been doing mostly war plans. It's probably the pit or Helltide, though. Not Helltide. Pit or Infernal Hordes. Probably the pit. But I'm not sure. Top 3 funnest builds without meta. So I haven't played any of the meta builds this season. I liked doing my Warlock. I was doing like a Hellfire Demon form thing, like just like an AOE clusterfuck. I'm doing Chain Lightning on my Sorc. I really like that. I was doing a Corpse Explosion Bone Spirit Necro, and I was doing my own version of a Whirlwind Barb, and they were all pretty fun. Am I having an issue crafting gems? There was a notice today. Gem crafting is disabled for low tier gems. So for crude, chipped, and normal quality gems, right now you cannot craft them, which is a bummer. But there was an issue where it was causing people's game to crash, and so they will fix it when they can fix it, and hopefully that's soon. Yeah, that's fine. I'm like, did I set that to filter out legendaries too? Nope, I didn't. Okay. Just got 3 Ubers in Infernal Hordes. One from New Boss and one from Small War Chest, and the last one from the Big Chest, which cost 1,000. Hell yeah. All in the same one. That's pretty sick. Have you ever seen using the cube and getting 0 happened yesterday? It shows it was transfigured. So there's a good chance that it turned one of your non-GAs into a GA, and it's just hard to tell because it's like already masterworked or something. Sometimes it's very hard to see. I generally recommend, like if you're on PC, take a screenshot before. That way you can compare them side by side. I do wish it specifically said what it did. What up, Lazarus? How you doing? Gonna get 5GA Uber ring today. Good luck. Keep saying you wish Prisms had a positive attribute menu like Enchants. It would be nice to see exactly what it can potentially roll. I wouldn't be surprised if eventually there's like websites that pop up with like a full list. Maybe I could work on starting to put that on my website, but I don't know if I have it in me to log all that. The defense and resistances were separated. Why have a resist prism if it rolls with defense? Yeah, there's a couple things where it's in two different pools, and I don't know why they did that. We do have next week. They're going to be doing a Sanctuary sit-down where they're going to be talking about what's coming in the future. I wouldn't be surprised if they address stuff like that.
Step up to my anvil. PT to break another's work.
We know that they're going to be talking about the Season 14 PTR. Beyond that, we don't really know. But I'll definitely be tuning in and taking notes. Co-op war plans. They've already said that they have something in mind for co-op war plans. So, fingers crossed that it's good. That cold damage multiplier is not the best. Don't really care about the damage over time either. Let's go focused reroll. Lost a GA. That's okay. It's okay. Wait, did I never transfigure this? Or did I just roll the transfigure off? I'm not sure. I thought I transfigured it. Alright. I ruined it now.
I'll be here, swinging away.
Odd was doing the gem, the 3-drop, but killing boss created a goblin event? What up, Anthony? How you doing? Alright, pit time. Actually, what's... Oh. Boop, boop. Meh? Uh-oh. That's not what I want to hear. Alright, let's try a 110, see how that goes. Could go either way. "53 more minutes than your weekend starts." Nice. You got a 3-day weekend? I didn't realize that this weekend was a 3-day weekend for me until yesterday. And I was like, oh shit. You shall do? Hell yeah. And just so nobody freaks out, I think tomorrow I'm going to be playing a non-Diablo game. Don't freak out. It'll be okay. I'll be back to Diablo. Currently doing 130 with a Clash Paladin. Crazy boss killer build. Nice, nice. Yeah, I haven't tried Paladin yet this season. Don't do what I did. Transfigure 2 GA Tyrials and land Gem Strength. Realize 30 seconds later, no Masterwork. Oh. Yeah, you gotta steam it. Or meets it. Yeah, that always feels bad when you forget to do something like that. I've definitely forgot to add sockets and stuff like that. Heartbroken? Yeah. Yeah, you gotta be real careful. I saw a screenshot of somebody who they had a weapon and they transfigured it, and they got the gem strength, and it was not unmodifiable, so they were able to change it again. So they changed the masterwork to the gem strength, and the thing was almost perfect. It was a two-handed weapon. They forgot to put the second socket on it. So it had one socket. That one socket was boosted, but... Yeah. People need to be more careful. It's like you gotta run through a checklist in your head before you slam it. Oh. I've been protected by Rahir.
Excellent fight.
That was a 110. Not too bad, not too bad. Current best mythic run other than Undercity. What do you mean by a mythic run other than Undercity? I'm not sure I understand the question. Where else can you do mythic runs? Boo. What up, system? How you doing?
That's it for that piece.
Best chance for mythics besides Undercity? Oh, probably layer bosses. I haven't actually done an escalation sigil. I haven't done a single one this season. Huge day today. Summer's saying it's the biggest day for RPGs this month. What's happening other than D2R? I'm not aware.
Left it down.
You need to do many today? Anytime that I needed Astaroth, I just went to Belial instead. You await Titan Quest 2? Titan Quest 2 is, I really enjoy it. D2R is the huge thing? Okay. Yeah, D2R is, pretty hype. I think I'm sitting this season out, but very, very hopeful about what they potentially tease today. What up, Dutch? When you're starting this class, was it hard because you were having a hard time, you were dying so much? Very low level. Sorc's a little slow, but once I was like 15 and had my enchantment slot unlocked, it was pretty easy. Trying to get your license renewed? Like your driver's license? Nothing like waiting till the last minute, huh? Hey now. Alright, Nightmare Dungeon. And again, none of them are whispers. You know what? Because we're talking about it, and I think it counts as a Nightmare Dungeon. Boop, 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 boop. Let's do one. Been working too many hours? Fair. Pick them up. I have the hardest time picking up loot sometimes. I really like... So, eventually I hope that the pets just pick up the cube mats, but if they're not going to, since they always drop in like a couple at once, I hope that they make it like Diablo 3's vacuum loot, to where like when you click on one, it just sucks them all in. Like here, just click on one and just, you know? Dude, wait. Did that just do what I was talking about? Started Rogue yesterday and actually having fun with it? Hell yeah. I'll try a Rogue eventually. Someday. Probably. Rogues aren't real and can't hurt you? What does that mean? Am I running this with Sword of Justice? Oh no. You mean the new mythic? No. I just have a staff on. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. For some reason in my brain, I'm like, Sword of Justice. Is that like a paladin spell? But you mean the new Materials Mythic. What is that called? The one that's basically Ingeom from Diablo 3, but I can't remember what it's called. Eldruin! Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Bow, 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 bow. Melt 'em! Green! We did it. What build is this, playa? This is my Chain Lightning build that I called Thunder God. Hello, this side. Hello. Uh-oh. We're safe up here, chat. They'll never get me. Oh. I teleported. Ah! Ah! You just started playing 2 days ago. Are you too late to be relevant this season? I mean, you still have like a month before the new season starts. A little more than a month, so you have plenty of time. Just depends on what your goals for the season are, I guess. Do I have a link to this build on MOBA? I do. In my bio, I have a link to my website that has a link to all my build guides. That butcher scared you so bad? Uh-oh. See what you did, Dutch? You're scaring women. Somehow you're Paragon 20, but you haven't completed the campaign? That can happen. Wasn't even you? Was it not? Oh, shit. Never mind. My bad. My bad. Why did I think it was Dutch? I guess because it was right after the lights. Yeah, frick you, system. We can blame Dutch. It's fine. So much loot. What tier key is this? This is a Torment 12 Escalation Sigil. Frick you, system! It's not centered? Hold on. Don't die, Riz. Don't die. It's on cooldown, so I can't check it. It's probably because I haven't messed with it since I switched to 4K. Let's see. Yep, that's not the right spot at all, is it? You know, I don't know that that's going to work either, though, because I think I had it... Yeah. It's going to be weird. It's going to be weird. Well, what is it going to do? Yeah, it's going to do this. Heck, I'll have to fix that later. It's fine. It's fine. Risen 4K is scary. Don't forget. I'm going to forget. It's okay. It's because it's a keyframe thing, so I would have to change multiple keyframes. That's a problem for another day. Or maybe later. That's Future Riz's problem? Leave it for that guy to deal with? Exactly. Exactly.
Do you really believe your own hype that much?
Hi, Justin. Sup?
The wind's grown too cutting, even for these parts.
What? What just happened?
Oh.
What happened to my dungeon? Why did it put me here? You know how to avoid this? Is this like a known thing? Huh. That was weird. Did I complete the stronghold? I was doing an escalation dungeon. Oh. I have to do that stronghold because the dungeon was locked behind it? That's annoying. I didn't want to finish it anyways. On the bright side, I did get credit for finishing it.
They've sent their regards.
Beat the boss when it auto-teleports you at the start, leave out the entrance, then go back inside. I don't follow. Because I don't remember what dungeon I was even in. So I don't know how I would go back to it. But having way too much fun with this rogue? Hell yeah. I guess I might as well finish this since so it auto-teleported me out of the dungeon to the stronghold. I am not using Fracture Winterglass. I'm using Essidora's. Wait. Never mind, I switched. Yes, I'm using Fracture Winterglass.
Spread nothing but death.
You're going over to Twitch about damn time? Do it. You can tell if it does it when you activate the key. Huh? Music solid? Hell yeah. Any advice where to farm Winterglass? I don't remember who to drop off of anymore. I want to say Lord Zier. Let me double check. Fractured. Hello? Okay, it is an Astaroth drop. Apparently. If you activate Sigil Key and it teleports you to the dungeon, then leave, go back in dungeon, or it auto boosts you after dungeon. Now you're in Twitch? Welcome. Lord Zier? Maxroll says that it's Astaroth. No. That's interesting. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Is this Blink-182? Sure is. Something happened on Maxroll's website because they changed the format. I get a lot of times, like, the website won't, like, it'll be working fine, and then all of a sudden, it won't let me scroll anymore. It's a rare drop from Zier? Ah. What do I think of the Destiny downfall? I never really got into Destiny, but I'm not convinced that it was just weird wording to say we're moving out of Destiny 3. What am I looking for? I'm not looking for anything, but somebody else was asking where to get Fractured Winterglass. Any tips from getting from T8 to T12, T10? Kind of stuck, not sure where to get more progression. I can't speak. I would say just keep working on your glyphs and keep working on, you know, trying to get your masterworks a little better. Get all your tempers and masterworks done. And I don't know, it's probably a gear thing between gear and glyphs. It's only drop Astaroth? That's, yeah. I mean, I think that all of the items have a low chance to drop from anywhere, but I think it's only on Astaroth's loot table. Because I have noticed they do drop things outside of their loot table now, which is kind of nice.
The Khazra storm is ended.
Here's for more gear upgrades in the late game. Feels so bad only to chase glyphs and Paragon. I mean, there's definitely, like, you know, getting more GAs and stuff, but I wouldn't mind if they made it to where certain legendaries and certain uniques only drop once you get to certain torment to make that progression feel Like, more incremental. Blech. No, you. Alright, we did it. Thanks for the tuning, Prism. How is the actual endgame? Is it was and repeat with different content? Huh? I mean, it is essentially the same content, but they did make it to where all of the content scales into the endgame, and then you can further modify it with the war plans. I think it feels way better, but everybody's opinions are different. Love my content. Am I down to trade? I'm not a big trader. I'm not 100% against it, but I don't do much of it. I am 98% solo self-found. Okay, I don't know what my chat thing is doing right now, but the messages in here keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Why? What? Okay, well, let me make it... Like, just random messages getting bigger and bigger, and I don't know why. It's never done that before. Anyways. The sky is falling. Why is Justin's message so big? Can't wait till July and August and September and October and November. That's the months. Yep, that's true. Alright. Boss Pit, Boss Helltide, Undercity. Nailed it. You're so big. And that one wasn't big. Okay, so they're not moving to Destiny 3. They're doing a final update. So that's not what I got from reading it. The way that they worded it made it sound like the Destiny was going to continue beyond Destiny 2. I don't know. I think that they're just not updating 2 anymore, and it's going to be a while before 3 comes out. But who knows? I could be wrong. I'm not in that loop at all. All right. Let's do it. My eye just started freaking out, and I don't like it. The filter removes comments with words that come after Mythic G. Huh? Is TikTok being TikTok again? That sounds about right. The word beginning with G? I don't know. Ooh. We got purple. Which one is it, though? If you're debating playing Div 2, you're going to have to give me more than Div 2. I don't know what that means. Air of Perdition? Okay. The Division? Tried to say earlier about the feat of strength. Kill. Oh, goblins? I guess I could see that. I guess I could see that being like used as like an insult or something.
Taken apart, melted down.
Okay. 115? Division. Okay. Yeah, I've never played one of those. I don't know. Yeah, I know. That's what I said. Okay, the jump from 105 to 110 might be too much for me for right now. Maybe not. Just gotta be careful. How's Lightning Sorc going? Pretty good, pretty good. It's very zappy. I looked at chat for half a second. Heck! It was downhill there for a couple seasons. Was it? I feel like Lightning Sorc's been pretty good, like, with the exception of, like, the very early seasons.
Curse this place. I'm being followed.
What's different between lightning damage and shock damage?
I have your back, friend.
So I believe that shock is the damage, the dot damage that comes from lightning damage. I believe that all shock damage is lightning damage, but not all lightning damage is shock damage. What Diablo can be this fast? This is Diablo 4. Bye, Justin? Did she say bye too? But yeah, I believe that, like, each of the different elements has its own. Like, there's pyromancy, but then there's burning damage, and then there's lightning, and then there's shock damage, and then there's cold, and then there's, like, chill damage or something like that. Like, each one has its own, like, sub-variant that I believe is the dot from that damage type. Because I remember seeing all those, and I was very confused. I'm like, is that just a typo? Like, did it used to be called one and they renamed it to the other? Or you have two weapons, one with 80% lightning damage, one with 80% shock damage, and the shock damage one feels better, but you don't have a reason why. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's something like that. Found a brute. He was hiding in the ground. Shit! What's that? What's what? Oh, I like that his health bar is, like, staying up. Come on, get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Okay, kite him. Who's that guy? Is this the campaign? No. This is in a pit. And I did one of these little altar things, and this guy just popped up. I need to repair, though. Oh, I can't repair. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I popped a couple of these. I popped 2 of those, and this hate-born brute just showed up. Shit! 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 Okay. Are you kidding me? Never tried the alternate pits? Yeah. So, like, I was fine against that dude, but then the other guys just came over and just popped me. Play hardcore, you won't need to repair? True. I did start hardcore. But I get too distracted talking to chat and shit, so probably not the best idea. All right, let's stick with 110. Whoa! Imagine finding that on hardcore. What the fuck? Lovely starting spot. That's not okay. That's gonna be a clip I send to Blizzard. Yeah, this is Torment 12. That should not be possible. Alright, we cleaned it up. Can you talk about the big M fight? Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind talking about the fight, just no story spoilers. Although at this point, I think story spoilers are probably gonna be okay. Which is better, Ball Lightning or Lightning Spear? I haven't played Lightning Spear, but probably Ball Lightning. He only wanted to say, you can get to the 3rd phase consistently now, but then he fucks you up. That's how I was for a bit. Yep. And then I finally did kill him, and then I died during his death animation the first time. That was fun. But yeah, I kept getting to the part where he would like do his like little hand clap thing, and I would just get like I would usually be able to dodge the first one, and then the second one would get me. I was like, shit. Got a 5G Eldruin earlier today. It was 4, then he made it 5. Nice, hell yeah. I feel like it was like that item was 100% based off of Ingeom from Diablo 3. I don't think it's as good as Ingeom was, but still pretty good. Nice. Not bad. What pit level? That was a 110. $130 upper, just annoying. I believe it. I believe it. Yeah, we're not quite there yet. I've been bouncing around between too many characters to really push on one.
I'll be here, swinging away.
All right, Duriel time. You did Warlock, Sorc, and Barb? I did Warlock, Sorc, Barb, and Necro. Seems like we have similar tastes. Trying to get a couple creators for D4 to test your AI D4 builder. Your AI D4 builder. What do you mean by that? How is Necro? So I'm known for being a Necro hater, but I wanted to try it because I wanted to see if I liked the new skill tree rework. And I will say I put together a build that I enjoyed. Aww. I got popped. Necro was your first love. Nothing beats the OG Bone Storm. I liked Necro in D2, and I've always wanted either Poison Nova or Teeth. And since we don't really have those fantasies in this game, I always felt a little towards Necro. I feel like a lot of their skills are just too red or too brown, so like I wanted to lean more into like the bone stuff with all like the turquoises and stuff. I'm a very visual person. But I finally found a build that I thought I had fun with. It creates completely unique builds. I don't know about all that. Oh, you got a Belial. You missed Poison Nova? Yeah. Uh-oh. No! No!
There is no escape.
Shit! You've been getting hella mythic drops from Butcher since the update? Interesting. I don't think I've done a Butcher since the update. Okay. Belial kicked my ass. Bow, bow, bow.
Step up to my anvil. You know where to find me.
Alright. Held Hide. Back to D4. You know this season popular, smart man. I mean, D4 will always be my main game. Although I do plan on playing something else this weekend. But yeah, this season's good. Still haven't gotten this. These paydays sucked. Uh-oh. What up, dude? Oh, the Helltide's over in 5 minutes? Can I do 2 chests in 5 minutes? I doubt it. What's up, James? How you doing? If I don't die, maybe I can do it. Maybe. What are my thoughts on the difference in power level between the top spells and the rest? I feel like the power difference is too big. I would agree. It seems like most of the power differences between like the top builds are mostly because of bugs. I am hoping, because we are getting a patch next Tuesday. Hopefully, I think it's Tuesday. It's next week. Hopefully, it does address some of those. I haven't done Druid yet this season. You're playing Diablo Immortal. Oh. I haven't played Immortal in a hot minute. I think that there's a good game in there, but they ruined it with their monetization. Like, I had fun playing it, but it is just so egregious. Ever heard of Norse with Wicked? Oh yeah, I'm in their creator program. Great game, shitty CEO. Love the game though. Love the game though. I think he's the first game dev I've ever had block me on Twitter, though. Sorc's real love from D2, yep. I love my Sorc in D2.
Quite the challenge.
Okay, we got 3 minutes to open 2 chests. I'm close to the cinders. Mortals like Lost Ark, the gameplay's so good, but damn, the rest is greedy. Yeah. If they just like released servers that didn't have any of the pay-to-win stuff on it, I would go back to it for sure. When the Warlock comes out for Immortal, I might try it. I don't think I'll ever get like seriously into the game again, but I did try when the Tempest came out, when the Blood Knight came out. I actually did it in time. Hell yeah. Pay to win has slowed down a lot in Immortal. Has it?
I'll be here, swinging away.
It is done.
Or do you just not hear about it as much? Am I going to dabble in the upcoming PoE season? Yes. Still don't know what I'm going to play, but yes.
They can't all be winners, can they?
Hi, bro. For sure it has. You play daily. No, it's slowed down. And yes, you have a point not talked about. Yeah, like, I mean, I don't know how it could, like, they didn't take it out of the game. And as far as I know, they're still charging just as much for stuff. You just don't hear as much about it because not as many people play it anymore. Do I play in higher speed? In higher speed? I'm not sure what you mean.
A legendary prize. Oh, finished so soon?
Transfigure. Womp womp. All right, under city. Actually, that's fine. All right, we're gonna go here. What were you taking when you took your long break from D4? When did I take a long break from D4? I come back every season. I mean, I've played PoE 1, PoE 2, Diablo 2, Diablo 3, No Rest for the Wicked, Last Epoch, some puzzle games, some horror games. But I come back to Diablo every season. I was on PoE? Gotcha. Yeah, I'll be on PoE again on Friday. I'm excited for it. I play pretty much all the ARPGs, though. One game that I do want to go back to, I want to check out more of Crystal Fall since it actually released. Because I played it when it was in the beta or demo or something, and it had promise. But I haven't been back to it since it actually released. Been playing Barbarian Whirlwind, great fun. I did Whirlwind this season also. It was pretty fun. I do find that I can't play Whirlwind for too long because it does start getting a little sleepy. But I did enjoy it. I still really need to figure out what I'm starting on PoE. I feel like Barb's so popular in Diablo. Oh yeah, Barb's super popular. I feel like Barb's always been popular, like in all the Diablo games, though. Maybe less so in D2, but like Warcry Barbs were always pretty popular. But in both D3 and D4, they were always pretty good. Gotta go show your buddy some love? Do it. Oh, my portal's here. My chariot has arrived. Bow, 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 bow. Alright, so get rid of those. Give me my shit, Tyrael. Firestorm. Alright, we don't need any of that. You played Dreadclaw as well, not too bad. So I did my own Warlock, which was pretty fun. I watched a little bit of Dreadclaw gameplay, and I don't know, it didn't excite me, but I've heard it's really strong. Although it seems like other builds kind of came out that seem stronger now. like the Apocalypse build and the Fallen Lunatic build. So I might go back and try some of those. Sure, that looks great. Have we gotten closer to 5 yet? Almost on Tree of Whispers. Decently close to Nightmare Dungeons. So is this lighter bar? Is that what we'll have after we finish this war plan? Yeah. Your rampaging dread swarm is pretty fun. Hell yeah. What up, nerdy? How you doing? How you doing?
Go.
All right.
I will see you again.
Pit time. It's not the pit. It's not. That's not where the pit is. You just switched to Lunatic Warlock and it's pretty strong out the gate. You enjoyed it a little more than Dreadclaw? Yeah. I do need to go back and revisit my build and see if I can get it any stronger, because when I was playing it, it was fun, but once I got to like T10, I'm like, alright, I'm going to go play Sorc now, and I never went back and revisited it to try to get it any stronger. I'm doing good. Chillin'. Happy it's Friday. Happy it's a 3-day weekend. Stay away from me, sword. I was too slow. I thought I had my evade up. I did not. Are like, oh, you know what? I haven't actually gone into the armory at all, or not the armory, the whatever the cosmetic thing is. I haven't even looked at them yet. I need to do that. What build are you playing now? Looks mad. So this is my Chain Lightning build. I called it the Thunder God. But yeah, thanks again, nerdy. I appreciate it. I should check that out. I don't know if any of them are available on the Sorc. Level pit, this is a 110. What build? This is my own build. I call it the Thunder God. In my bio, I have a link to my website that does have a link to the build guides. I will say, like, there's probably versions on Maxwell or Mobalytics that are stronger, but I've been having fun doing my own thing this season, and it's been working out pretty well. Use Makunas because you're a meta tool? I usually am, but this season I decided to try and do my own thing, and it's been fun. I wanted to try making my own builds because of the skill tree rework. It just looked like it would be simpler for my brain to put something together, and I wanted to put that to the test. I'm sure his are way better than mine. But I'm glad that I put something together that can competently clear in Torment 12. Can it push to 130? Probably not. Maybe? I don't know. You know what? I'm going to keep that for a rainy day, just in case. Alright, Nightmare Dungeon. Looking amazing for your own build? Hell yeah. Oh, hi, Emily. Wait, you're on the purple side? That's weird. Why are you here? Oh, to distract me, to get me killed. You quit the TikTok? Oh, shit. Did I not see a notification from you on TikTok? Did I hallucinate that? Will I watch Saturday Night's Main Event? Is that today? Or tomorrow? Why did I think that was like next week? Probably. Pitch here, this is a, well, this is a Nightmare Dungeon, but I've been doing 110s. Tomorrow, you believe? Not like now I'm unsure if it's tomorrow. I did the same thing last weekend, thinking that it was last weekend. And then I looked, and it was in the future. And I thought it was much further in the future, but it might be tomorrow. How much money do I have? I'm assuming you mean in-game. I have 260 million. In real life, that's none of your damn business. Not enough.
Excellent fight.
Can I give you 10 billion? I don't have that. I have 261 million. So no, I cannot. You know how much money I have IRL? You know how much money I have IRL a week ago. Bow, bow, bow.
It is done.
Got a whole dollar, true. Although I've spent a lot of money since last week. It's all gone now. Bow, 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 bow. Okay, what are we doing now? Another Nightmare Dungeon? Alright, bet. Having fun? Hell yeah. Still just in line? Aw, shit. So you're at the DMV? My favorite. My absolute favorite. I really need to pay more attention to those. Heckity, heckity, heck. It says 20 to 30 minutes for your number. We all know that's like an hour. For all you know, that could be like 4 hours. I was like, who is this song? I know this voice. Why do I have Sugar Ray on my playlist?
Wouldn't have made it without you.
Who put this on my playlist? It wasn't me. It's a great song. I mean, I don't hate it. I just don't think I would have put it on here. Doesn't seem like something that would fit the vibe of the rest of the playlist, but maybe.
My savior.
Bam, bam, bam. Give me that. Stay away from me, fire stuff. I don't want you. I gotta go get that box. I left the box on the ground. I need a snack. Bow, bow, bow. Hey, Dutch, bring me a pizza. Oh, wait, you're not there. Shit. Do I like to play Rogue? I haven't played a Rogue in a while. Every time I play one, though, I'm like, this is more fun than I remember it being.
Mainlander, what brings you?
All right, Undercity. Boop, boop, boop. You're having a kebab? That sounds pretty good. What's on it? I couldn't tell you the last time I had a kebab, but that actually does sound really good. Do I have a video of my build? I don't, but I have thought about making one. I've never actually made a build guide before. I have this feeling like, why would anyone watch my build guide when Makuna has build guides and Maxroll has build guides, and who am I? But maybe I should. I definitely should have made one for my Warlock when it was early in the season, but But I was doing a subathon, so kind of hard to make a video on it. Looks insane. Pretty good. But so far, I've only managed to clear pit tier 110. It could probably do higher, but I don't know how high it could go. Never undersell yourself. Here for a reason. True. Garlic sauce, meat, tons of it, onions, some salad. Nice. What kind of meat? What kind of meat? Go 110 on Sorc? Yeah. Yeah, using my own build rather than being a slave to the meta. Just hit 70 on Sorc, but have 200 Paragon. What's the best way to manage mana? The best way to manage mana is to get gear and aspects that don't require you to spend very much of it, and then you don't have to worry about it. Also, hi! Can't believe they just keep making Ball Sorc better and better, and there's so many other cool... Yeah, I do hope that they start focusing on making the underperforming builds perform better. That'd be good. That'd be nice. Yeah, that's why I decided I'm running Chain Lightning. I'm not doing Lightning Spear or Ball Lightning, because those are always the meta. But Chain Lightning feels pretty damn good. And the
No.
The Lightning Blizzard build sounded pretty strong. Thank you for the follow, appreciate it. But I haven't tried that one yet either. Lamb meat, gotcha. That sounds delicious. Growing up, we had lamb quite a bit, but I haven't had that in a long time either. Sounds real good. I should order some. Maybe I'll do that this weekend. Finally got Ball Lightning skills on your heirloom boots, so now it's at 41. Oh, on Esus? Probably? Is that what you mean by heirloom boots? Yeah. Might have one of mastery skills. But I'm not doing Ball Lightning, so that's okay. Do I use mastery skills? Nope. What even is mastery skills? Ball Lightning, Firewall, Meteor, Blizzard. Got it. That makes sense. Do it, I won't regret it. You're probably right. You're probably right. Yeah, I knew how Ball Lightning was, but I wasn't sure what else was. Couldn't remember. All right. Boop boop. What do we got in here? Not much. All right. Another pit. Doing it. I really like this map. Makes me happy. It's not my favorite, but it's one of my favorites of the new ones. Of all of them. The dungeons in this expansion, they just, like visually, in my opinion, were so much better than the previous. You like the wings I'm using? Hell yeah. I don't remember where I got them from. You agree? I knew you would. I knew I could count on you. You just beat the DLC today with Warlock. What build am I running? So this is a Chain Lightning Sorc. It's my own build. So Probably not the most optimized version, but it's been fun. It's gotten me into T12 farming comfortably, so I'm pretty happy with it. How did you like the campaign? I thought it was pretty damn sick. And I can't wait to get more. I really hope that we get more. I hope that wasn't the end. Seems like people are on the fence about what's coming next. Are we getting another expansion, or are we getting Diablo 5 next? I feel like we gotta get more expansions. Especially since, like, the game feels so good now. It'd be a shame to, like, get it to a good place and then just be done. Only a few months left until BlizzCon. My body's ready. $25 Artificer Stones. I don't have any more? Shit. Shit. Stay away from me, swords. Woo. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. The gaps between 2 and 3 and 3 and 4 are both over a decade. Yep. Yep. I agree. I agree. I think that we still have multiple expansions for 4. But a lot of people feel like because of the way that the story wrapped up, that felt like the end. And there was one other thing, is if you go to Diablo4.com, let's see if it's still there. They might have changed it. So if you go to expansions, Lord of Hatred. Here, new expansion, new campaign, new classes, a final reckoning. I assume that just means the final of the Hatred saga, but who knows? Do you think it would take you long to make a meteor build? I mean, I did start working on a hardcore fire Sorc that had meteor, but a full build revolving around meteor, I don't know. Probably not. I'm assuming that Maxwell or Mobalytics probably has one already that's like ready to go and probably stronger than anything I could cook up, but yeah, I think we're still gonna get 2, maybe 3 more expansions. Think a time skip, maybe, or time travel of some sort. Actually, do I have any keys for that? I don't. Okay. We'll go here, get that one, and go there. Also, finally got 1 to 5. Okay, nice. They do, but the Paragon isn't great. I see. How much cooldown reduction do you need for currents to remain up? So one of the things about this build is this guy here. Where is it? So it increases your shock skill damage and reduces unstable currents cooldown whenever you absorb crackling energy. So I focus on getting as much crackling energy as I could, so it's constantly reducing the cooldown of my shock skills and unstable currents. Got 120 orbs, still have 30 seconds. Interesting. Did I do anything else? I don't remember. Let's see. So I have crackling energy here to get more of those. I also have this guy. So lightning familiar reduces a random active cooldown by 0.5 seconds, so that helps. You don't use that one? Yeah, there might be something else that I also did that helped, but I don't remember. There's so many moving parts with builds. It's like, I can never remember what I did. I think that's it. So I do have... How much do I have naturally? 20%, so not a ton. Sometimes your CD is 30, sometimes it's 3. Couldn't tell you why. What up, dude? What's up, Sean? How you doing? Just getting back into Diablo. It's pretty good. And we're less than a week away from finding out some details about next season, which I'm pretty excited about.
Moo.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Big Mac with bacon. That sounds delicious. That's another thing I haven't had in a long time is Big Mac. Man, you guys are making me hungry. Thank you for the heart me. Appreciate it. Shit. I swear, every time it's either look at chat or I look like down at my hot bar or something. It's always when I look away for like briefest second, I get popped. I need to not do that. Keep your face in the game or something like that. Eyes on the prize. I don't know what the prize is though. I want pizza. But I can't have that. Not today anyways. Maybe tomorrow. Wanted to get a snack anyway? I did. I still don't know what though. For the love of Riz, just say the name of the game just once. Pee-wee Herman. Herman? I put an extra letter in there. Pee-wee Herman's Theater Escapades. Don't play that game, kids. Don't play that game. Hi, Chase. Molten Band. Okay. What do we do with all the talismans we don't need? Is the only option to 3-to-1 it with the cube. Thank you for the follow. No. You can salvage them, and then so I salvage them, and then I use them for this reroll set charm. So, for example, I use this set here. Let me move this over. So I salvage these guys that I don't need. And these guys, I always vendor these because they sell for 13 million. But with these guys, then I will then put them in the cube and re-roll them. And that way you can hunt for better rolls on the pieces that you have. It'll always be the set that you need, and you can just kind of fish for ones that are better than the ones that you're currently using. And I'm out. So I didn't get anything, but this is huge. Yeah. And when you're re-rolling them, you can also get. Do I have any? I don't have any, but you can also get them to be ancestral with greater affixes, and I believe they can get like 4 to shock skills. But if you see, like I have 3 to shock skills there, 3 to shock skills there, 2 to shock skills there, 2 to shock skills there, 3 to shock skills there. So it definitely helps. What about the magic ones? I just salvage them. Like early game, they're fine, but once you get to a certain point, no use. And yeah, so these guys, if they're not good for your build, they sell for 13.3 million gold, so. What up, Samantha? Hawkers. You just kept rolling Beru. I should probably do these. I already did them on like 2 or 3 characters. All right, I'm going to go grab a snack. I'll be back in a few minutes. Are you guys going to be okay without me? I promise I'll be back. boop. Beep boop. All right. Get him. Your nap turned into a full sleeping session? Hate it when that happens. Not really. Was it one of those ones where you woke up wondering what planet you lived on? So I've had those. Oh, have I had those? Uh-oh. Got stuck. We good.
My savior.
You are too late to stop their glorious transformation.
Bless you. Wouldn't have made it without
You will never have my savior.
Sometimes I really wish these events would just end when the timer's up, or like when, or not make you wait for the timer to be up, but just finish when you finish it. That's what I meant. My brain ain't braining today. Having sleep issues lately where you sleep for 3 hours in total and then you wake up feeling totally rested, but then it's not full 6 hours. You know what I mean? So I said, screw it, let's sleep some more. Well, I'm glad you're able to get some. I don't sleep very much regularly. I would say my average night is about 5 hours, which is not the best, but it kind of is what it is. But I've been that way for a long time. My body just kind of says, wake up. Heck. Yo. Sometimes we need that nap for a reset. Yeah. I do occasionally do the old couch nap during my lunch break at work, which is right here. Feels very choppy. 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 Where are we going? This way. Is Song Request still down? Yes. That's one of those things that I only enable it during like special events and stuff usually. Oh, it's Misha. Hi, Misha. Can't beat the feet. Whose feet are we trying to beat? You don't know? Oh. Alright. How you doing? Good? Hell yeah. Are you ready? Are you ready for your adventure? It's cold as fuck in your room. That seems like the opposite of what you were dealing with, right? Wasn't it hot as fuck in there not too long ago? So that's probably better? Just 2 to 3 hours and your body is like, wake up enough instead of being like, here, I let you sleep for 6 hours in one go? Gotcha. Yeah, I know what that's like. Well, hopefully it gets better. Alright. I don't care. Just put it in something. Varshan! What set charms? I am using the Kane's Wild Lightning set. With 3 to shock skills, 3 to shock skills, 2 to shock skills, 2 to shock skills, 3 to shock skills. I tried the threefold one, but I didn't like it. You doing the Palpatine build? Hell yeah. PC will heat it up? True. But at least you have a good, comfy starting spot. Like, as opposed to being too hot already. Bing, 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 bing. Just fart a bit makes you feel warm. I just did that. I'll let you know if it works. Got him. Got Belial. Big Daddy B. Nailed it. Beep, 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 beep. What the hell? Come on, Paint. Work with me here. Huh. That's not English. That's a lot of GAs. Do I happen to have an extra Endurance Faith Charm? I don't think so. No way that's real? I mean, it's real. It's definitely not exploited, though. Somebody be cheating. Holy shit. I've seen ones with like 6 or 7. I haven't seen one like that though. Endurance Faith. That's not the stash. Free friends, friend squires? Are you stroking out? What the fuck did you... I don't know. Oh wait, I do. I have a couple of them. I do's indeed. How is that possible? I don't know. I'm sure there's some kind of exploit out there. I don't know how it's done. I wouldn't recommend finding out and doing it. I have a feeling that account won't be around much longer.
Taken apart, melted down.
Oh, I had one on me. Man, I'm all kinds of liar.
Back to it then.
Are you... Have I played as Necro? I have. I did a Bone Spirit Corpse Explosion build, and it was pretty decent. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Bow, bow, bow. I deliver. I'm not DiGiorno. Bone Spear still viable? I don't know. I didn't try it. I used it very briefly while leveling. But only until like level 10 or something. You're tired all of a sudden? Should have taken a nap. But Misha's too good for naps. You got a long night ahead of you. I expect you to be in Act 5 hell by the end of the night. That won't oh, it better happen. Especially as 2 barbs. Hell yeah. Especially. Just get Enigma. It'll be fine. I don't know why I said that like that. Blech. My brain is not working today. My brain or my mouth? Blood Surge Necro makes Barbarian Fortify look like Child's Play. Enigma. Yeah, I definitely said it weird. I don't... what's the best way to get a 6-slot seal? By picking up every legendary seal that you see. It's just random. You miss Nichols? Something's missing from the stream? He said he was watching chat, but I think he's occupied. Farm Undercity Charm? Yeah, you could target farm the Undercity for the ones that give Roderick charms and stuff. I want a coma. Sounds wonderful. I want a coma until the beginning of September. Actually, the end of June would be fine. Thank you, Pisha. I comaed enough today? I didn't coma that much today. Only a little bit. There's never enough coma. I did coma harder yesterday, yeah, for sure. And that was very much an oops. That was not intentional. Because I usually take an hour nap during my lunch break. Yesterday, though, I woke up feeling super exhausted still. I'm like, alright, I'm just going to close my eyes for like 2 more minutes. Next thing I know, 45 minutes went by. I'm like, oops. Don't tell my boss. Mage and Warrior, which one do you recommend? So Sorceress is my favorite class in the game. So that would be my recommendation. But Barb is number 2. They are my 2 favorite classes. They're both very, very, very strong this season. Which one's more easy to farm and strong? They're both very strong, and as far as like to gear up, I don't know if one's easier than the other. That's just kind of up to RNG. I mean Spiritborn, but they're kind of lacking this season, so you tried out Sorc. I do like Spiritborn. I haven't played one in a while though. Yeah, Sorc feels really good. I think PG finally fell asleep, but you hope she wakes up in time. Is that something that she would do? Is like plan to do this and then not wake up in time? What up, Daryl? You have no idea? Shit. Nah, she'll be up. She's excited. Barb's probably easier to gear. Sorc's more fun. I could see that. Yeah, I really enjoy Sorc in this game. Thank you for the share. Appreciate it. Yeah, I feel like she'd wake up too. And then she'll wake your ass up.
Such a pity. Aggrat, bless you, child.
Boop, 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 boop. I'm surprised I'm still only Paragon 239. I feel like it should be higher than that. I've played quite a bit, although I did a lot of alts. Got your Barb to 4,700% crit damage, but only use it for Mephisto carries. Damn. Bow, bow, bow. Carry these big ol' nuts. What? Why are there 2 shrines side by side like that? That's weird. Another one? Shrine City. Holy shit. Why are there so many shrines in here? What is happening? How am I liking this build versus Ball Lightning? Ball Lightning was better for bossing. This one is better for clearing, in my opinion, although they're both really strong. I've done Ball Lightning a lot more than I've done Chain Lightning, so it's a nice change of pace for me. Okay, why does this dungeon have so many shrines, and why do I have to click them all? I gotta click them all like Pokemon. You have a question about Pewee and Pewee 2. So one is very tough for me as a noob. To get in is 2 easier. I would say 2 is more approachable in terms of not having as many things to learn, but 2 is more difficult in terms of combat. So if you struggle with knowledge, 2 is easier. If you struggle with gameplay, 1 is easier. In my opinion. Do I have a build guide? Yes. In my bio, I have a link to my website that does link to all of the build guides that I put up this season. So this is the Thunder God build. Although I think I have made a few tweaks since I updated the build guide, but it's mostly the same. I think I changed some rune words. You'll give 2 a shot once it's out at the end of the year. It's pretty fun. I highly recommend it. And I will be playing it on Friday. 1 week. 1 week. What am I going to make? So that is the million-dollar question. Originally, the plan was to do martial artist monk. And then they kept doing more and more reveals. And they showed off changes to the Gemling Legionnaire Mercenary, which looked really cool. And then they showed off changes to the Chronomancer Sorceress. And that looked really cool. And I don't know. I'm still leaning towards Gemling Legionnaire because that was the least played class historically. Least played Ascendancy. And what they showed looked really cool because it's like every gem, when it has quality, gets a completely new effect for that Ascendancy only. And they only showed off 2 of them. And the rest were not in the patch notes, so it's just kind of a mystery. And that appeals to me. I kind of want to just play it not knowing what to expect. And it'll be like opening mystery boxes every time I pick up a skill gem. So like I could start with like a crossbow, as mercenaries do, and by the end of it I could be throwing out twisters like a huntress or whatever. I could be doing fireballs like a sorceress. I don't know. Remember when you say you don't remember stuff? I mean, but ask me how to play the character and I'll be like, I don't know. You did LA Deadeye last league, but you want to do melee this time, I think. Melee's been in a rough spot, but I hope that they do make it feel better. Put it in my butt? Anyways.
They've sent their regards.
That's what you call a plug-in? Oh my. Ba 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 ba. Boop boop. Do you guys like my title? Aged Rat. What? Huh? What does that mean? Burning meat? Nice. This isn't your chains? I'm so very confused. Heck. Just pop in and say great song? Hell yeah. Maybe my memory's so bad. It's so bad. But yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh. Wait. Oh. I meant my title here. I meant my character title, not my stream title. That's where the disconnect was. That's where the disconnect was. Yeah. I was talking about the Aged Rat title. So that wasn't a memory issue. That was just we were on the different wavelengths. It's fine. It's fine.
I will see you again soon.
Let's put these away. This guy is doing deep guttural meows that sound like hellos. Hell yeah. Threw me off when I realized not all unique affixes are the same. Yeah, that was new. I'm curious if that's going to stay or if they're going to change that. People seem very mixed about it. I think, personally, I like that mythics are fixed. I like that legendaries are completely random. I feel like uniques should have some fixed and some random. And they kind of do. Like, if you look at, like, Razor Plate. Is that what it's called? The Thorns one? Yeah, Razor Plate. Like, that's still all Thorns, plus main stat. A smaller pool of affixes? Yeah. Or, like if it's an item that's clearly built for, like, a specific skill, don't let it have random skills. Like, if it's for, like lightning spells, don't give me +2 to incinerate or something. Like, make sure that it makes sense for the item it's on. But it can maybe they have a pool of 7 or 8 things that it can roll rather than 4. I think that would be cool. Yeah, chain lightning pants shouldn't be able to get ball lightning. Although that would probably be fine because most people who are running chain lightning do unstable currents and that would trigger the ball lightning. But still not ideal. If it's for a specific skill like chain lightning, it should get chain lightning. Balls are okay? Yeah, balls would be okay. Just got back into Diablo. Where can I find some Sorc builds? So the one that I'm playing, I do have a link to my build on my website, which is in my bio. Or if you don't want to use mine, there's also Maxroll, Mobilytics, other places, D4 builds. Feel like we should be able to enchant unique. I feel like if they're gonna leave it completely random, that would be cool, or at least some way to change the aspects in the cube. What did I say? Did I say aspects? I meant affixes. Yeah. Silly A words. Speaking of A words, Misha, you know what you are? Always thinking about those aspects? Hell yeah. And no, you're awesome. Duh. That's what I meant. I gotta do something for science. I tried Mephisto, or I killed Mephisto in Tournament 10 on Ball Lightning. But I haven't tried it with Chain Lightning in a while. Starts getting 4 GA uniques and the stats are so bad? Yeah. Yeah, I think if they narrowed the pool to where it was stats that made sense for whatever build it's designed for, that would make a lot more sense.
To think you all started here.
This isn't gonna go well.
Born of light and of hatred. And to hatred you shall return.
Okay, maybe it's gonna go fine. Maybe.
You impetuous fool!
His legs were through the stone.
So be it. You want the truth
Whoa.
of
Whoa,
what
whoa, whoa.
I
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
am. Let all illusions burn from your eyes.
Shit! I'll try it one more time. We're just gonna get rid of that. You killed him one odor 2 days ago. What? Yeah, I have damage. I just don't have a ton of survivability.
You impetuous fool! So be it.
Do I have Endurant Faith on?
You want the truth of
I don't remember.
what I am.
We should get skip these. I do too.
Let all illusions burn from your eyes.
I do not, no. I was not there. What? Bullshit. Oh, my flame shield was gonna be up longer than that. Okay, that's fine. I know I said one more try, but I'm determined now. Is the root thing with the Nightmare Dungeon true? I don't know what that means, so I'm not sure. Playing Immortal builds kind of ruined the season for you? That's why I generally don't run like builds that feel like exploits.
You want the truth of what I am.
I don't have a charm that has 6 slots. I salvaged them all, I think.
Burn from your eyes.
On accident. That looked like it was closer to the screen than it actually was. This fight terrifies you? Yeah. It's kind of rough.
You impetuous fool!
It was definitely rougher before. Focus? I know. Lock in. Lock in. I want to at least get to phase 3.
So be it. You want the truth of what I am. Let all illusions burn from your eyes.
They spawn and just destroy you way too quick. Something that gets you a lot of spawn loot in Nightmare Dungeons using a root. Oh, so you can use the roots anywhere. That's just from one of the war plans. I think though, I know there's a buff to use them in Hell Tides. I wasn't aware of one in a dungeon though. Yeah, the red orbs are definitely overtuned. Like, I get it when like you see them coming from across the room, but when they spawn like right where you are, it just feels bad. It's like I feel like if you stand too close, you get insta-tapped, and if you stand too far, you can't see the telegraph, and then they just shoot you out of nowhere. It's like, ah, where do I stand? It's like you gotta be kind of like halfway between him and the wall. I don't know. I saw one person play this on an ultra widescreen though, and it seemed so much easier because you could see everything. I was kind of jealous.
Let all illusions burn from your eyes.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay. Okay.
So much effort spent.
Can you go into windowed mode and squash it? I don't know. I've never tried that.
Still, my waters rise.
I'm gonna get clapped here, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay.
Your mother is not here to pull you back to the surface. No choice but submission. No power but what I allow.
No, stay away. All right. Hell yeah. The song that was playing, Practice Makes Perfect? I did it! You know what I am? Oh shit. What am I? Loot filter doing its job. I'm a Rizarjay. Nailed it. How do you get the keys to open the chest? At random drops, I'm pretty sure. Who do I think will be the next DLC boss? I think we're going Diablo, or sorry, Bale and then Diablo. I think. But I do think it's possible we get them both in the same expansion. Although I'm not expecting it. You can't tell me? Oh, okay. I didn't want to know anyways. If you hover over the key, it'll show you drop locations. Pretty sure it's random world drop though. I just spent mine, otherwise I would. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just random. Can you only get one or can you get multiple? Because I've only found the one that they gave me and one additional. Did I ever hear Mafra's? Oh yeah, it's on the playlist. I've only heard her version of the song like 7,000 times since it came out. Yeah. Yeah, Mephisto keys. Do they stack or can you only have one at a time? Okay, you can't have multiple? Yeah, I've only found the one as a drop. Cute. Okay.
Step up to my
So we can get rid of you and you. And you. Alright. I wonder if they nerfed the GA rate, because I haven't seen one in a while.
Hello.
That one.
Greetings.
You're gonna nerf my GA rate? No! Don't do it!
Anything could be lucky.
No, this is the original version. This is Bring Me the Horizon. Or is that what you're saying? You've never heard the original. You do what you want? I mean... Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I heard her version first also, actually. But it turned me on to the original. I'm like, yeah, that's a good song. That's a good-ass song. I had probably heard it, but... Yeah, she's everywhere right now. It did what? I don't remember. What'd I say? Because probably. It's been on the playlist for like a year? I don't think so. I don't think so. Said it. Oh. I mean, true. I think there are other songs on the playlist, but I don't think I had that one. Give me that. I used a bunch of those yesterday. I need to replenish my stack. Your toe hurts. Cut it off. Who needs toes anyways? It is what it is. You don't want to be that much like your dad? Am I aware that overexposure to the chain lightning spec will result in a very factual condition known as having too much fun? I hate it when that happens. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Who joined my Discord? I gotta ban them. No, they look okay. They look safe. They look safe. Am I gonna play Pee-wee next week? Yes. Yes, I am, but I still don't know what I'm gonna play. That remains a mystery.
It is done.
I just realized the tree event must have ended. You haven't looked at builds? There's so much shit. There's so much shit. Two ascendancies like wildly changed. So much new stuff. You had one of my graphic designers message me from your Discord? Which one? Gotta give me a name. What? Usually just go lightning arrow league start because you're a loser? You're not a loser. You just know what you like. That's all. They got banned before he said anything? Oh, okay. Good morning!
I'll be here, swinging away.
Alright. I'm gonna try 115 again. I expect that it's going to go poorly again. But we're gonna try it anyways. Making lasagna, we're invited? Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so, chat. If you cut a lasagna in half and... sorry, no. If you make 2 lasagnas and you stack them, is it 1 lasagna or is it 2? 1's in chat if it's 1, 2's in chat if it's 2. Important, important. Anyways, one, okay. Good to know. Good to know. I'm glad we all agreed. Zappy Sorc looks fun. Your face looks fun. I mean, yeah, it's pretty fun. Hi, Jake. How you doing? 3 at spaghetti cake? Ooh, I'll have what he's having. Oh my. Huh. Pew. It's so zappy. As I'm fairly new around here, did you ever play Diablo 2? Oh yeah. Diablo 2 is my second favorite game of all time. Only behind The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Been doom scrolling on the phone for a couple hours? Aw, shit. We just chilling in here, man. But yeah, D2 is fantastic. And I'm really hopeful that we're going to get an expansion announcement in just a couple months. Like a full expansion, not just a DLC. I really hope. I really hope. BlizzCon, don't disappoint. What was your go-to build game in D2? Also, yeah, so I played a Blizzard Sorc in D2. As soon as you're done building this mobile app, you plan to finish the Lord of Hatred campaign. You still haven't finished the campaign? Aw, shit. You're in for a wild ride if you haven't already been spoiled on it. You're so behind? Too busy? I hear that. Am I actually going to finish this 115 without dying? Why would I say that out loud? Why would I put that in the universe? You big dumb idiot. You're home? Welcome home. Oh, no! Okay, fine. We're fine. For now. Okay. Alright. Yep. Get him. Get him! Get him! Get him! Got him! We did it! Alright. Riz, you're making weird noises there. Can't win them all. I always love playing Double Dream Enchant Melee Sorc with Passion. I don't remember what all that is. What up, Riddler? How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Chilling. So Double Dream, okay. Enchant. What does Passion do again? I can unclench them cheeks. Oh, right. Oh, right. Just talk about balls, and then I said stuff about balls, and I ended up deleting your message. True. So, I've had messages that were just let's just say they would be a little bit uncomfortable for a new person to come in, and that's like the last thing that they see. And I've had a message like that sitting at the bottom of chat for like an hour, and like nobody else said anything after that, so it was just sitting there for everybody to see, and it was a little weird. So. What's the game plan for today? We've just been sorking it up. Passion gave Berserk and Zeal as the melee. Gotcha, gotcha.
Oh, what is a waitress, isn't it? Pity to break another's work.
Three conjuration skills, and that would replace this one. Yeah, not doing that one. Although, so familiar is a shock skill, teleport's a shock skill, chain lightning is a shock skill. Okay, they are all shock. Got it. Brum, 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 brum. Strawberry shake. That sounds wonderful. Yes, please. All right. I do think that's going to call it for me for today. But I'll be back tomorrow. Although, I think I'm going to be playing a non-Diablo game tomorrow. Don't freak out. It's going to be okay. I'll be back to Diablo. But I think tomorrow I'm playing something else. But I'm going to send you over to the bestie. One of the besties. Forza, no. It's let's just say it's very retro inspired. You just got here? I'm sending you to a good place, I promise. Anyways, I will see you guys soon. Have a good night.